The silence after the call rings out louder than words ever could. I wonder if you hear my thoughts calling out to you when you won't pick up the phone. Sometimes, the most painful thing is not the rejection, but the unanswered calls that never get returned. Every missed call is a sign that you're slipping further from my reach. Why don't you answer? Maybe you're afraid of hearing what's in my heart. I can't help but wonder if you're thinking of me too, or if I'm just a distant thought in your mind. The unanswered calls leave echoes of doubt in my heart, wondering where we stand. Each ring of the phone is a beat in the song of my longing for you. Why does it feel like you're so close, yet so far when I'm calling out for you? The quiet after the call feels heavier than any words we've ever said. Why won't you answer? Are we drifting, or is this just a momentary pause in time? Your silence is louder than 1,000 words could ever be. With every missed call, my heart wonders if you've truly forgotten about me. When I reach out, it feels like my voice is getting lost in the noise of the world. Is it the fear of vulnerability that keeps you from answering my call? In a world full of noise, I just want to hear your voice on the other end of the line. I'm left with unanswered questions and a heart full of longing. Each call unanswered is another piece of me that feels unseen. Is it too much to hope for a moment when you'll pick up and everything will feel right again? It's not just a missed call, it's the silence that follows, echoing with uncertainty. I wish you could hear the emotions I'm trying to convey through a single phone call. Why do I feel so far from you when I'm reaching out in every way I can? The phone keeps ringing, but all I hear is the sound of my own thoughts. Every call you don't answer, every message you don't reply to, is a question left hanging in the air. You don't know how much I miss hearing your voice, how much I long to know you're okay. Unanswered calls leave a trace of sadness in the spaces between us. The only thing I want right now is for you to answer, to show that you still care. It's not the rejection I fear, but the silence that makes me wonder if we're still connected. Why won't you answer my calls? Are you thinking of me too, or is it just me wondering about you? Each unanswered call feels like a step further away from the connection we once shared. I call, hoping to hear the comfort of your voice, but all I'm left with is this hollow waiting. Why is it that the things we want most are often the hardest to reach? I'm calling not just to hear your voice, but to feel that we're still in this together. With every missed call, the distance between us grows, and so does my longing for you. Silence speaks louder than any words you might have said, and right now, the silence is deafening. I wonder if you'll ever pick up again, or if we've already said everything we needed to say without realizing it. The feeling of being ignored hurts less than the fear that you've forgotten me completely. Every unanswered call is a reminder of how much I want you in my life, yet you seem so far away. I don't need you to always have the right words. I just need you to be there when I reach out. Why do we often wait until it's too late to realize how much someone means to us? Sometimes the loudest cry is the one that's silent, waiting for someone to listen. The unanswered calls are like broken bridges, leaving me stranded in a place I can't reach you from. You don't realize how much I need to hear from you until the silence is too much to bear. Why won't you answer? It's like we're strangers in a place we used to know so well. I'm not calling for anything specific, just for a moment to reconnect with you. The unanswered calls are a reminder that things aren't the way they used to be. I wonder if you even think of me when my name pops up on your phone. It's the moments of silence that make me question where we stand and what we mean to each other. The more I call, the more I realize that maybe I'm not the priority I once was. I've called, but I guess some things don't need to be said out loud. I can hear the echo of the missed calls in my mind, growing louder with every unanswered ring. The feeling of being forgotten stings more than the silence itself. When you don't answer, I'm left wondering what's keeping you from me, and if I even still matter. There's a space between us, and every unanswered call makes it feel wider. I don't need answers. I just need you to hear me. Sometimes I wonder if it's the silence that's hardest to bear, or the fear of what the silence means. I keep calling, hoping that maybe, just maybe, the next time you'll pick up and it won't feel so distant. Your absence on the other side of the line is more painful than the words I'm afraid to say.